What about people who are already in debt?
Yeah.
How can you help them start to get control and get out of debt?
Well, first is understanding anytime you have debt, that's you paying an interest rate. That means you are the investment for someone else. They've given their money to you and now you're paying them back. So it's like an anti-investment. Every interest rate we pay is like paying against our own investment strategy. So if you have investments making 8% interest, woo, good job. Even if you're in the S&P, it's historically doing around 10 to 11%. Let's say you're in the S&P index and you're getting 10%. You feel great about that return, except over here, you're paying 18% to your credit card. You're actually losing money still.
Yeah.
So getting real, getting really real with what is it costing me to be in debt? You can start there. And then you start to look at where's the gap. So the first thing you can do is stop all leaks. This is the first practice that I use with anyone who comes to me for help with money. Let's look at where it's leaking. Because if you pour money in and it's got leaks, you're never going to get a full bucket. So where do we have leaks? Leaks are things that don't bring us value and we didn't even enjoy it. So I have them take their bank statements, and I recommend everyone do this. Literally, this is my, everybody take this free information. Please try this. Print your bank statements, take a pink highlighter, and everything that's well, let's start with green because this feels a little more palatable. You start with green.
Wait, my bank, my checking account, and my credit card?
You're spending. Everything you're spending.
Okay, so that would definitely be the credit card and the checking account, because you got to remember Zelle, Venmo, all those things that you're using, your bank card. Maybe you're a person that uses a debit card and you'll have it all tracked within your checking account. But if you are paying bills automatically out of your checking account, but yet using your credit card for purchases, both of things
these are
need to be looked at because you're spending from
anywhere and everywhere
both.
You're spending.
Okay.
In fact, I can tell you by looking at 6 months of someone's statements what they value.
Really?
It's very telling. So I'm not telling you have to show everybody your statements, but it can be revealing. So you take your statements, you highlight everything that's like, yes, this is either needed, like my home. I need to have a home.
Yeah.
I need to have, food. So highlight everything in green that's a full yes. Like, yes, this adds value. It's great. It's making my life better.
Or maybe it's you start with, these are the necessities.
It could be necessities.
My gas bill, my electric bill, my rent, my insurance.
Yes.
Because you're going to have things that you can't change.
Everything that's like, this is set. There's nothing I can really change about this unless I completely change my lifestyle. That's a different conversation.
Okay.
It's like, okay, I'm going to downgrade my house or something. But in terms of this is what it costs me to live, everything goes in green because you wouldn't give that up. You wouldn't go without food for a month, for example. The next category is everything that isn't a necessity, but it genuinely adds value to your life. So I have, maybe you have a gym membership. No, you don't have to have a gym membership. You could go for a walk outside. You could do the outside stuff. You could do free stuff, but you know that you use it and it adds value. So that goes in yellow. It's like, okay, this adds value. And then everything that didn't add value and you don't even really feel great about it now, like, okay, there's nothing exciting that I did that. It was just a dinner or just a thing, that you put that in the pink highlighter. Pink because we don't have red, right? And so then you go back to your statements and all you do is say, okay, do I have more pink or do I have more green? If you have more green, you're already doing great. If you have more pink, then we want to start looking at where can I, in the decision moment, start asking myself, would this be green, yellow, or pink? So when you're swiping, it gives you that quick color coding and you can go, this is pink, but whatever. You can say that and acknowledge it. And you'll sometimes start going, this is pink. You know what? You can keep this.
Yeah.
And you can start to, and that's an easy way to prioritize. So you stop the leaks. But once you've stopped the leaks, then we have to start looking at, okay, now that I'm gaining some excess flow of cash, how do I apply it?